We're back. I say we like it, well it is we, it's me and the cat, whom you can't see, but you'll probably hear because she's being needy tonight. We're looking at another Red vs. Blue episode, season 14, episode 7, Invaders from Another Mother. Evidently this red team is called Unit FH57, and I was told that this was written and acted by Funhaus. And that might have been why the humor didn't jive as much, because Funhaus is, yes, hi there, because Funhaus is a very specific brand of humor that I'm not super familiar with. Like I said, Cherry was my favorite part. So, we have Invaders from Another Mother, which is presumably the next part of this, and we're going to get started on this, so let's see how this goes. Let's see.
Body cannot survive without sleep.
Day 5. Day 5. Megan and I are probably going to look at this eventually, not as reaction videos, but probably as a recap. Keep an eye on our Twitters, we'll tell you when, we'll tell you where, we just don't know yet. But it might happen. Looking at it, that doesn't guarantee nothing. Alrighty. I like these title crawls, I do.
Better believe it. After months of searching, we finally found some blues that need blasting. No matter the cost to ourselves. This war is bigger than any individual soldier. Our prime directive is back in effect. Jerry, set a crash course for the blue base. We're gonna crush these bugs.
Crush what drugs, sir?
No, crush the bugs. We're gonna crush these bugs.
Oh, of course, sir.
Colonel, don't you think you're being a little bit rash?
Setting course for blue base.
Do you think they called George Washington rash?
Verifying coordinates.
Yes.
George Washington never tried to crash a spaceship into a military compound hidden in a canyon filled with blue armored space marines.
Sounds like I got one up on Washington himself.
No, but Washington did start the French and Indian War.
Suicide route.
Like, he did.
Who's
It's a thing.
involved in that?
Must be a glitch in our vocal translation protocol. I should make a note to fix that.
Well, I'll be dead by then.
You don't have to yell at me. Jeez, fine. I'll go fix it. Pete, let's go.
We work with idiots. Brave idiots. Godspeed, soldiers.
Suicide crash protocol disabled.
What the? Just what do you think you're doing, soldier? Hear me out. We don't know anything about these blue soldiers. There could be a ton of them we haven't even seen yet. Sure, we could crash into their base and take out a couple of them, but how many others would survive? Even who really wants to wipe the blues out, we should learn more about them, right? Well, I don't like the idea of restraint. I must admit I do admire your commitment to the complete genocide of all blues. What do you suggest? What about a good old-fashioned scouting party? We'll send 3 of us down there, maybe assess their numbers, scope their location, so that maybe we don't have to kill ourselves?
I'm just continually distracted by the guns clipping through the armor, and I realize that's a machinima thing, but it's driving me crazy. That's all I can see.
Captain Morgan, Private Sue, thank you for volunteering. Damn it, we didn't move. I'm pretty sure I saw you move a little. Not at all. Well, maybe a little. No. Well, too bad. This was your idea. Jerry, prepare the transporter. We're going down.
She's not gonna go well. I'm waiting for a transporter glitch.
Pete? Where did he go? What the? Pete? What's going on?
Oh, hey. Whoa, I know. Everything looks so low res. No, you idiot. Look. M808B main battle tank, aka the Scorpion. These blues are packing some serious firepower. If we had tried to crash that ship, that tank could have blown us out of the sky.
Yeah, sure, okay.
And no blue casualties. You may have earned yourself a commendation. Thank you, sir. Okay, soldiers, if we want to kill these blues, we've got to take out that tank. Seriously, I thought it was just our monitor, but everything looks really blocky.
So, you know how the ship crashed and we just assumed the life forms on board died? Yeah, we checked every bathroom stall. No sign of anything.
Yeah, so that was the problem. We didn't look very hard.
I came down here a month ago and found them hiding in the cargo hold next to a bunch of empty incubator things. They seem pretty hungry and scared, so I brought them some food, and I guess they think I'm their leader or something.
Pete, why didn't you say anything?
I did, several times, but everyone just ignored me.
That sounds about right, but I don't think you understand. You've got a cult of aliens, nay, an army. With an army of alien soldiers, we could do whatever we wanted. No more taking orders, no more searching for blues. We can take over the ship and turn it into the flying spaceship wine bar I've always dreamed of.
What?
Drink a little higher.
With Turf, Morgan, and Sue down in the canyon, the only one left on the ship besides us is...
Santos! Pete! Is anyone there? Where did everybody go?
Okay.
Well, this isn't good.
Okay, let's recap the plan. Step 1, isolate the tank by distracting the enemy. Step 2, neutralize the tank so we don't get our asses blown to bits. Step 3, destroy the tank. Step 4, eviscerate the pathetic and now harmless blues. Now, that's clear.
Wait, those are just words. How are we actually supposed to complete those steps? Like, step 1, how do we distract all those blue soldiers?
Like to distract them with some sort of dance. Like a desert dance.
I'm not going to say that's the worst idea I've ever heard, but maybe we could do something a bit more strategic.
We could break that mountain over there with 12 tons of C4 blown.
Well, what would you do? I don't know. Throw a rock or make a noise or...
We don't have enough
Or
firepower
that.
for that, so maybe we just make some noise from that hill. Perfect. Step 2.
What if we steal it? Like the tank.
What if we steal the tank? That's actually not such a bad idea. If we took control of the tank, finishing up
It's
the
clipping through his armor.
What do you think, Colonel?
I was just thinking we could bash their heads in with some heavy rocks. But I guess using the tank would be more efficient. Rats.
Lard.
Oh my God. I've got to get in touch with the Colonel and let him know the ship's overrun with aliens. Cherry,
Yes, sir?
I need you to contact Turf.
Compact Smurfs? But they're already so small, sir.
No, contact Turf. He's down in the canyon. You need to let him know that
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Why not?
My communications link has been modified. I am unable to make any external transmissions.
That doesn't make any sense. Who would modify your... God damn it, Santos. If this is related to your damn spaceship wine bar idea, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, Cherry, I'm going to need you to navigate me back to the bridge. I need to reach the others manually.
Not a problem, sir. To reach the bridge, follow the hallway you just came from.
No, it can't be that way. It isn't safe.
Oh, well, in that case, you'll have to use the maintenance access route.
Okay, where's that?
It's through the engineering bay. You'll have to climb through the turbines to reach the maintenance ladder. Unfortunately, the turbines are located behind a restricted access laser grid.
Laser grid?
That's correct. Also, did I mention that the maintenance ladder is on the outside of the ship?
So
That makes a lot more
let's do
sense.
Desert dance. Got it.
No desert dance.
Okay, it's time to execute Operation Smash and Bash. Hold on to your butts, boys. It's gonna get nasty. On my mark. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, guys. Who are we hiding from?
Freeze! How did you find us?
Oh, yeah, well, I saw the guy's desert dance and came right over.
I told you it would work. It didn't work. Ruined the plan.
Ah, what plan?
We were gonna steal your tank and blow you up and your pals with it. Shut up.
Oh, you mean like earlier?
What?
Yeah, we just, lost our leader to a crazy friendly fire thing that totally wasn't my fault. Hey, what do you guys do this booth?
Can you give us a minute?
Okay.
He seems a little slow.
I like him. We've been compromised. Our whole mission is blowing this blue bootlicker under some word of this dead buddies. Where the hell's Sue?
So it's really important that you don't tell anyone you saw us. Otherwise, we can't kill all of your friends.
Ah, that makes sense. We'll kill them both. That was weird. Oh. Colonel, we have a problem. Santos wants a wine bar, so we got the aliens, and now they're a cult that worships Peak, and he wants to take over the ship.
We weren't even gone for an hour.
Slow down there, Drag.
What's this about a cult?
It's a
We've only been gone for an hour.
The ship.
mutiny. Mutiny? There's only a few things in this world that I hate more than blues, and you better bet your ass mutiny is one of them. Welcome back, boys.
Santos, what are you doing? Who are those aliens?
Oh, you mean my cult?
You want to turn the ship into a wine bar.
No, I don't. I just want to turn it into a religious cult that's a front for a wine bar.
That's enough! Everyone shut up! I am your commanding officer, and I have something I need to say. I understand that the last several months have been stressful. We've been men without a mission, digging through deserts and trapped in this cramping tin cave.
Hey!
I'll also be the first to admit my own high expectations for all of you. Sometimes I can set the bar too high, and maybe that's not fair. But I'll be damned if I don't see such great potential in all of you. Lieutenant Dredd, you may come off as a cynical asshat, but when your back's against the wall, you get the job done. Major Santos, you may be mounting a mutiny right now, but that's because you don't ever let yourself feel satisfied. Where others see a spaceship, you see a wine bar. Private Pete, you have a call. That's pretty impressive, right? Private Sue, all your ideas may be the worst ideas in the world. But you're one hell of a dancer. Captain Morgan. You're the only reason I'm making this speech and not cracking skulls. You've taught me that rushing in guns blazing isn't always the best strategy. That sometimes patience and practicality can be more effective than bullhead.
Immediately undermined by going and killing everything.
We're all different, but we're still a team, and that means more than any old prime directive. We've got a spaceship. We can do whatever we want, go wherever we want, be whoever we want to be. And we can do it together, as friends.
Stand down, boys. We have no quarrel here.
Thanks, Colonel. That really means a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jerv. Oh, don't get all crybaby on me. I know it's not a full bar, but maybe there's room on the ship for a wine ship.
Oh, do you really mean it?
Sure. Why the hell not? What do you say, boys? Who's up for some shelf construction?
Finally!
Self-destruction initiated!
Oh, right. I never fixed the voice module. Yeah. That was weird.
Yeah, okay. I don't really have anything more enthusiastic for you than, yeah, all right, yeah, okay. That was a thing, and it happened, and now it's over. I'm Jerry was still the best part, not gonna lie. Yeah, I just don't really have a lot to say about it. It happened. I honestly think that's part of what made the original Blood Gulch work so well, is that we established the different characters very quickly. We started with a very simple plot, and then we just rolled with it and built and built and built. And the jokes came fairly quickly and fairly often. I mean, our very first joke was starting with, "You ever wonder why we're here?" and this big, grandiose speech about philosophy and our place in the universe and whatever, and just being completely brought back down to earth with, no, why are we physically here? What was all that stuff about God? And just laying out the setting, everything in a very amusing manner, and giving us these two characters that we immediately care about because of a misunderstanding that's hilarious, and because of this little bit of insight that we had into both of them. Again, we had 5 seasons of just Blood Gulch. We added characters, we added Crunchbite, we had Vic, we added Tex, we added Wyoming, etc. But for the most part, it was just this group of, what was it, 8, 9 idiots in a canyon. And it worked. Worked really well. I feel like these past 2 episodes were trying to do a lot of that without the, I hesitate to say heart, because that's not true. Without the infrastructure that Blood Gulch built itself. We walked in on a bunch of characters who obviously have history, obviously have been together for a while, all that fun stuff. And it's like, here's the little windows into their lives, but we didn't, we had 6 soldiers and an AI right off the bat, and the AI was immediately distinguishable because only woman, AI, and just super goddamn funny. I don't really remember many of the soldiers' names, but I'm not good with names within an episode or 2. It takes me a while, so that's not really a judgment call. But I just didn't really find any of them immediately endearing. Or even endearing over the course of 2 episodes. And maybe that just wasn't long enough to spend with these characters. Maybe they needed more, maybe there was more backstory there, maybe whatever. I don't know. I may be looking for depth in a petri dish, you know? I don't know. But these really weren't my favorite 2 episodes ever. This was, you can't see that, it's out of frame. I laughed a couple times. I smiled a couple times. A couple times isn't really enough for a 12-minute long episode. 10 minutes, previews, credits, etc., whatever, but still. It was a thing. It occurred. And now we move on to whatever the next one is, and we'll just, we'll have to wait for the preview to go up, probably in a couple days, to get an idea of what we're looking at. I'm hoping for freelancers. I'm really hoping for freelancers. I'm very obvious, but I don't care. I'm really hoping for freelancers. Yeah. I don't know when my next recording for Red vs. Blue will be up. We are in the middle of a move, as you can tell from the rather empty-looking bookshelves. And I cannot vouch for recording setup, cable setup, anything over the next few days. What I can vouch for is that both Megan and I will be at RTX along with the rest of the ABTV Rooster Team crew. ABT, wow, that was too many things. Rooster Team, TEAM. That's us. We are the AfterBuzz TV people. We will be there. As AfterBuzz, we have 2 panels. We have an overall panel on Friday. We have the RvB panel on Saturday. And then Megan and I will both be on the Reactors panel Sunday afternoon. So, we're going to be there. Come say hi. I don't know if cosplay is going to be a thing that occurs because moving, but we'll have to see. Either which way, thank you for watching. See you next time.